Hey Canucks fans, let's call this vlog an appreciation post for both Elias Pettersson and Arturs Silovs. I'm Canuck Clay, and this is my Canucks take on one take. It's Clay's Canucks commentary for Friday, February the 24th. If you're new, here's what you should do. Hit the subscribe button now for daily Canucks insight that's positive, timely, and trustworthy. Thanks to everyone who joined me for either one or both of my shows yesterday. I had Game Over for SDPN, and then I had my own show at 11 o'clock. Both of them went really well, and I'm so grateful to everyone who stopped by, like I said, either one or both of those shows. Great discussion, especially with the Canucks 3-2 win over the St. Louis Blues in overtime. Very exciting game, especially the last little bit, and I get it. Maybe it's not the best in terms of our draft position and our chances to win the draft lottery overall, but you still can't help. Well, I can't tell you what to do, but I can't help. Why am I making the English so difficult? I was so happy. I was excited. I was happy when Kuzmenko tied it up with 30 seconds left, and I was very happy when Pettersson scored with 15 seconds left in overtime. Let's talk about Elias Pettersson. Let's talk about last night's game first, and then let's look at where he is overall this season. So last night, he has 3 points. He has the game-winning goal. He has 2 primary assists. So 3 Canucks goals, 3 points for PD. He was a +1. Not so good in the faceoff circle, only 25%. I'll get to that in a second. And he had 10 shots on goal. 10 shots on goal on, obviously, more than 10 attempts. 10 shots on goal is his career high, eclipsing his former career high of 8 shots on goal in a game. And when you look at the 3 points that PD had, the first one was a beautiful knockdown in the defensive zone while they were killing the penalty. Skates up the left side of the ice, and an amazing, just a splendid cross-ice pass, saucer pass to JT Miller, who in his own right did a really good shot past Jordan Binnington, which I love to see. But PD just drew the defender enough where he could saucer the pass to him, done at top speed. A brilliant display of PD's skill. His second assist on the Kuzmenko tying goal with 30 seconds left, definitely some skill, some poise there, but really we're just getting the puck to the net. I'm not sure if that was actually a shot or a really hard pass, because it actually went off Kuzmenko's leg, I believe, and then Kuzmenko was able to put it behind Binnington after taking a couple whacks at it. So another good, skilled, poised play by PD. And then, of course, the game-winning goal, 15 seconds left in overtime. Basically starting from his own blue line, looping back, taking the puck from Beauvillier, skating down the left side, and you could see the St. Louis Blue forward just kind of point to Justin Falk, say, yeah, you got him. And then he didn't even really make a move. He just skated really hard, really fast down the side, and then loaded up. Remember, and he's a lefty, so it's from the outside, a really quick snap, like kind of half snap, half wrist shot, and then it eludes Binnington. Maybe Binnington got distracted by Justin Falk sticking a stick in the way, although it didn't touch it. I know Falk did a pretty good job of keeping PD to the outside, as opposed to letting him go inside and try and make a move on Binnington. But overall, still a wicked shot. Caps off a brilliant night for Pettersson. And there's no other goalie than Jordan Binnington that I love when A, the Canucks beat, and B, when it's Pettersson scoring on. And I think it goes back to the Calder Trophy when PD won it. And I think Binnington played only half or 2/3 of the season and had a really good season. I've got to give him credit for that. But I thought I remember seeing some interview where Binnington was almost expressing, not disgust or dismay, but maybe disappointment that he wasn't considered for the Calder, whereas PD had an outstanding season. So speaking of season, let's talk about PD's season. He has tied for 6 in NHL scoring. The only 5 guys ahead of him, pretty good players. Actually, he's tied for 7th overall scoring. The 6 guys ahead of him, try this: McDavid, Draisaitl, Kucherov, Pasternak, Tkachuk, and Erik Karlsson. And then PD is tied with Tage Thompson, who's also having a breakout season. Pettersson has 28 goals and 47 assists, so 75 points in 56 games. Canucks have played 58, but PD missed 2 of them. So he has 75 and 56. That's 1.3 points per game. So that means with 24 games left for the Canucks to play, PD needs 25 points in 24 games, presuming he plays all of them, to get to 100. But I think that's doable for sure. And then so only needs 25 points in the last 24 games to get to 100. He only needs 12 goals in his final 24 games to get to 40 goals. I think that is doable as well, although 2 out of every 3 points for PD are assists. So maybe you think it could more likely be like a 33 to 35 goal campaign and then more of a 65 to 70 assist campaign. But regardless, PD is on track to get 100 points. That would exceed my expectations. I think I picked him at 90 to 95, so I'm not that far off. But it would be great if Pettersson can get to 100 points just 2 seasons after JT Miller got to 99 points, or just 1 season, after Miller gets to 99. Couple other stats to point out. He's averaging 20 minutes of ice time. Of those 6 guys ahead of him, I think only one of them has less ice time than him per game, so that's pretty impressive. He's also a +9, which when you think about how the Canucks season has gone, that's very impressive for PD to be a +9. The one thing, and I hinted at this a few minutes ago, his face-off percentage is only at 44%. If he wants to become a truly, 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 truly elite center, I think that's one thing he's got to work on a little bit so the coaches can trust him to take face-offs in his own end. But with Horvat's departure, that's something that PD I think will work on naturally anyway. So all to say, having an all-star type season, obviously went to the all-star game. There's a reason why he's the one guy that the Canucks say is untouchable. I sure hope that we can sign him to extension. If he wants 10.5, 11 million, give it to him. I think for a guy like Pettersson, you give him whatever he wants. And then he looks like to be the surefire bet to be the captain as well next year. So yes, that is my Elias Pettersson appreciation post for sure. One other player I want to appreciate really quickly, Arturs Silovs. I think his performance was kind of overshadowed by Pettersson. Also, the fact that he only faced 22 shots and he made 20 saves. You look at the 2 goals, you can't really blame him. One was a breakaway goal, and the other one he couldn't see it. He was screened after a scramble play in the Canucks end. And then other than that, he played really well. He didn't let in any other goals, made some really crucial stops in overtime before PD won the game. And Silovs, only 21 years old, but he's quietly amassed a record of 2-1. He's beat Philly, he's beat St. Louis, and he didn't play that great against the Rangers, but only lost that game by a goal. So Silovs, I think, has had a quiet, nice start to his career. And yeah, next season, I still think you put him in Abbotsford, give him one more full year of seasoning. He's only playing right now because of the situation with the Canucks goaltending this season. But give him one more year in Abbotsford, and then he's 23 years old. You bring him up, 22 or 23, at the end of next season for the 2 seasons from now, and he could be an outstanding backup option to Demko with his eyes on maybe a starting job in 3 or 4 seasons from now. So let's continue to track Silovs' progress. Who knows? Maybe as soon as Demko comes back, Silovs goes back to Abbotsford, and we can track him there. But he's been a revelation to me, and I think he's been really good. Athletic, calm, and battles in there. And certainly I have more confidence in Silovs already than I do in Spencer Martin and or Colin Delia. So Canucks fans, let me know your thoughts on last night's game, and in particular, the performances of Elias Pettersson and Arturs Silovs. And I'm waiting for confirmation. I'm waiting for a notification from YouTube, but I think we may have a new legend in the house. And as soon as I get that formal confirmation, I will be able to start mentioning that person's name in the vlogs as well. But for now, thank you to my primary sponsor, Advanced City Experts Real Estate, and my secondary sponsor, Perform and Transform, Personal Training and Weight Loss. Thank you, legendary Lucas Gates, legendary Justin Credible, legendary Andrew Chang, and Hall of Fame and franchise members as well. And thanks to all of you for continuing to support me on the channel. I always appreciate you. I never take you for granted. No live streams tonight or tomorrow because I take a break Friday, Saturday. But I'm gonna try and work on a different type of vlog for tonight, just as a special treat. I'm gonna try something new, and I'll see what kind of feedback I get from all of you. So look for a different type of video from me later tonight. Okay, friends, as always, subscribe if you like to, like this video if you like to, leave a donation, become a member, upgrade your membership if you like to, and definitely leave a comment. Give me your thoughts on the play of PD and Silovs and anything else from last night's game that stood out to you. Stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and take care of each other. And let me know if you want Bruins Canucks tickets for tomorrow. I still have 2 pairs to sell. God bless, and go Canucks go.